Cut my hair like a week ago. I really did the old, chop. What do we think? It's much shorter now. Not as long. I feel like I lost like several pounds from my body because my hair was just that heavy. Hey guys, what's up? It's Manga here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So it is the beginning of December, which means that November closed. Another month is gone. Another month is gone from the year of 2022. We only have one more left. Is that not insane? I think about that and I'm just like, what did I do in 2022? Not much. So as we always do on this channel, I am going to be showing you guys all of the manga that I picked up in the month of November. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it was a very honest month. Like, I did not pick up a whole ton of things. A majority of what I got were pre-orders. Let's get right into it. So as always, we're first going to touch on the pre-orders that I picked up this month and then transition into other random manga that I got. Okay, so the first manga pre-order that I picked up this month is Ragna Crimson Volume 7. Very, very excited to have another volume of the series in the collection, and honestly, this is probably like one of my favorite covers so far. Look how beautiful that looks with the blue. Looks so good. So Ragna Crimson follows this world where basically dragons are taking over the world, and there are a select group of people trying to stop them, and it follows our main character Ragna, who in the beginning undergoes an insane transformation and now is like, he's a beast. We love him. These panels are so cool. I wish I could show you these panels because they are freaking sick. So honestly, if you're looking for a really good dark fantasy series, I highly recommend Ragna Crimson. I have been speaking very highly of this series for a while, and I'm so excited to see more of you guys pick it up because I really enjoy it. A lot of action, a lot of fantasy, and dragons. I mean, who doesn't like dragons? It's freaking dragons. Okay, so the next series that I picked up, it's technically not a manga, it's technically a webtoon, and that might completely give it away. But that volume that I picked up is Tower, is this right? Yeah, Tower of God, Volume 1. So I remember this being announced that it was getting a physical release a while back, and so many of you guys were genuinely so excited. Like, I have heard nothing but good things about this read. So I picked it up. I picked it up kind of on a whim. I picked up the softcover version. There is a hardcover version, FYI. I didn't know that, to be honest. I read this, and let's talk about my thoughts. I thought it was really freaking good. I really enjoyed this, actually, more than I thought that I would. I will say the artwork isn't something to write home about. I have heard that it does get better as the series and as time goes on. So Tower of God basically follows our main character who shows up to this, like, tower. He shows up to this tower, he randomly appears there after his friend kind of just disappears in this tower, and he has no idea where she went, and he's trying to basically go and find her, rescue her, whatever that might be. However, this tower isn't just an ordinary tower. Each level our main character has to fight through in order to get to the next level. So it's like there is a battle every single level of this tower, and he needs to theoretically get to the top in order to save and find his friend. He meets a lot of really interesting people along the way, and there's a very unique and interesting power system that I don't completely understand yet, but I really like this. I blazed through it. I am really excited to see where this goes. Regardless of the artwork, don't let the artwork scare you. I know if you've seen panels, it's maybe not the best thing out there, but I really highly enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to read more into it. Yeah, I don't know, they freaking killed it with this one, and I'm so glad this is a physical. I might honestly go online and read the rest because this was just really, really good. Okay, moving on, the next manga pre-order that I picked up this month. Honestly, I remember this getting announced, but I did not have it in my manga spreadsheet, so that's why I like to go and just like walk through Barnes & Noble sometimes, because then I can be like, oh, I totally forgot about that series, and this is an example of that. So I picked up Beyond the Promised Neverland. So I don't really know what this is. I'm pretty sure it's like a side story? So I just read the back. So apparently it's actually a collection of short stories set in the same world as The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland was the first manga series that I really picked up and was really intentional about. So anything that comes out for it, I will be picking it up. I haven't read it yet. I am excited to give it a shot once I finally do. I will say, look at the spine. It's like a very different looking spine, obviously, than the original Promised Neverland manga because it's black instead of white. But yeah, very excited to get into this. I haven't read this yet, but I'm excited to consume more Promised Neverland content because I do really enjoy the series, and I do really highly recommend it. The first season of the anime, banger, second season, trash, so read the manga. Okay, so the next manga that I picked up this month is one that I love and I sing its praises every single time I pick up a volume. That is Mashle Magic and Muscles Volume 9. I feel like a volume comes out like every month, it feels like. I mean, am I mad about it? Absolutely not. Who just texted me? Whomst is hitting my line? I have no idea who you are. I feel like one of these volumes comes out every single month. And is that actually the case? No. Am I mad about it? No, because I do really enjoy this read. I haven't read this yet, but I am planning on it very, very soon. Again, I say it every time, if you're looking for something Harry Potter, One Punch Man, Mob Psycho, this is for you. You will like this. I mean, it gives so, like, it's just Hogwarts vibes, but like the comedy and like the gag manga of One Punch Man. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with this. I really like it. Probably one of my favorite reads this year. I will have a video of that coming out relatively soon, so stay on the lookout. But very excited to have this. Really good stuff. Highly recommend it. Okay, so moving on, the next manga pre-order that I picked up this month is Colorless Volume 2. So Colorless is a newer releasing series done by 7 Seas. And I really enjoyed the first volume, so I am going to continue to pick this series up. Flipping through it, this doesn't seem like it has a ton of dialogue compared to the other one, which I'm not mad about. Listen, we can only read so much as manga readers, you know what I mean? But Colorless follows this world where basically it's stripped from color, and these are technically humans. They like mutated into looking like this, but they find this one girl who still looks like a human who might be the key to unlocking the mystery of where the color went and if they could theoretically get it back. What I really like about this read is that there are actually some panels that show color. So like in the world there are remnants of color left, and if that happens, if they're in an area that has color, there will be like little blue specks around the ground or blue specks, you know, somewhere. And I actually really enjoy that because it just adds another element to the manga series. So it gives, like, honestly, I would say Dorohedoro Die Dark. I highly recommend this. If you like Die Dark and Dorohedoro, I would definitely give it a shot. I think it's very unique. I think it's a very cool concept. And I think Volume 3 is actually coming out in December, which means that these volumes would have been back-to-back months back-to-back. So that's interesting, because I feel like 7 Seas doesn't really do that. But I love it. Really like it. Beautiful release, and I cannot wait to read more because this is really good. Okay, next moving on, the next manga pre-order that I picked up this month, everyone knows and loves, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Golden Wind, Volume 6. So I am very thankful that I am able to keep up with JoJo's because, let's be real, this is a commitment and a half when trying to collect it. I am not at, what did I just open up to? What is this? This drawing of Giorno, wait. Fire. So I am actually, I say it every single time, I'm not up to date with JoJo's. I'm not here with JoJo's. I'm not up to date online or whatever. I'm not up to date regardless. I need to get back into it. I'm still on part 4. I haven't even started part 4 yet. I don't know why I haven't, because I do love JoJo's a lot, but here we are. I've just been reading other things. I'll get back into it, I promise, but very excited to have this volume. Love these hardcover releases by Viz. They knocked them out of the park, and yeah, very excited to have it. Good stuff. JoJo's, I mean, hard to go wrong. Okay, so the next manga that I picked up this month is actually a re-release of a series, a very popular series that I actually had in my collection a long time ago, maybe like 2 or so years ago. It's crazy to think I've been collecting for that long. Regardless though, I had this in the collection previously and I sold it because I just did not like how it looked on the shelf. I thought the release was booty cheeks. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep this. I love the story, anime's great, but I just can't keep it. I'm a very visual person, especially when it comes to my shelves, so I like things to look nice, and that unfortunately did not make the cut. However, they re-released it, and boy am I so glad that they did. And that series, you can probably guess, is none other than Parasite. So Parasite recently came out, or Kodansha I guess, recently came out with a hardcover all-color edition of Parasite, which I am so excited for. I love the all-color. I think it looks so good, and I think they did a really good job. Parasite is just one of those classic manga series that everyone and their mother knows about. It was actually one of the first series that I actually have ever read. So I'm really excited that it got a new edition. I will say, I expected this to be very different than what it actually is. Like when I heard like deluxe edition, I thought it was gonna be like more of like a leather, like honestly Girl from the Other Side type of release, like really nice leather. And honestly, like even like if you look in the red, I don't know if you can see it, but there are like veins almost, or like gray markings in the red, and that kind of made me think that it was gonna be leather, but I was obviously bamboozled because this is not this is not leather. I will say I think this is miles better than the original Parasite release. I think it just looks so much better. However, it is a kind of a letdown in my head because I had something pictured, but then it wasn't that, and whatever. But yeah, I'm being a negative Nancy. But anyways, good stuff. I love Parasite. Very excited to have it physically and in a really nice hardcover edition because, you know, your girl loves her hardcovers. So if you're looking to collect this series and looking to refresh maybe your old set, try these. They're really nice. Okay, so the last manga pre-order that I picked up this month is one that probably everyone can guess. I will say though, this volume in particular, the release like time was kind of weird. Like I feel like originally it was like set in November, but then it was set in December, but then it was like you can find it in some places but then not others. So like I don't really entirely know what went on, but I was able to find it. So I scooped it up. Is it early? It might be. I actually have no idea why. That volume is this behemoth. This is Berserk Volume 12 in the Dark Horse Deluxe Editions. I mean, obviously. I mean, come on now. Why wouldn't I pick this up? Berserk is my favorite manga series of all time, and I am very, very excited to have it in the collection. You always get these really nice posters in the front. Very, very exciting stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I love Berserk. It's so good. Every time I open it, I just am like, oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. I love this series so much. Anyways, very excited to have this in the collection. I will say my Berserk shelf is getting very full. So once volume 13 comes out, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm literally out of room. I might have to start bleeding onto another shelf, which is kind of a bummer. But it's fine. We ball anyways. But very excited to have this. Berserk is just great. You guys all know that. Okay, so moving on, next up I have some manga that I picked up outside of my pre-orders this month. I got not a whole ton of stuff, but some really solid stuff. A lot of them are reprints. It has been the past couple months of reprints, which I'm so excited about. And also I finished one series that I have been wanting to have in my collection for a very long time. So very excited to have it, very excited to show you guys. So let's not delay and let's get right into it. So the first manga that I picked up this month outside of pre-orders is Blue Exorcist Volume 3. I am very, very slowly collecting this series. I'm in no rush. Blue Exorcist was a series that I have actually been really enjoying as of late. I've read the first 2 volumes, really enjoyed it, and every time I see like a next consecutive volume in store, I'll pretty much just pick them up. So like I'm not like really pressed to collect this series, but every time I do pick up a volume, I do really enjoy it. So Blue Exorcist, it definitely gives off like Hogwarts, Harry Potter vibes. I mean, you're going to the school to learn more about who you are, your abilities, and all that sort of stuff. Follows our main character who is basically the son of Satan. I mean, I think it's quite fun. I'm really enjoying this read and I can't wait to read more of it. So volume 3, I will read this soon and I will keep you posted on my Instagram. Okay, so these next 2 volumes are actually from a series that is currently being reprinted, which I am so freaking excited about because I have been needing this series, or needing like random volumes of this series for such a long freaking time. I just never wanted to pay scalper prices for it, and it was so expensive on the secondhand market. I'm like, ain't no way I'm paying that, but it's back in stock. And I'm so excited. And that series is none other than Slam Dunk. So I picked up volume 12 and volume 31, which this is actually the final volume. So now I'm just missing a few volumes, not a whole ton. I think there's a lot of like the earlier volumes, like I know I'm missing like 3, 5, 6, 11, and some other like earlier ones, but I am so excited to have these volumes and for more to come in stock. I just ordered volume 19, which I don't know if you guys remember, used to go for so much on the secondhand market. So very excited to be collecting this series finally and to be almost done with it. Haven't read it yet because I've been waiting for some of the earlier volumes, but once those earlier volumes get in, I will definitely be getting into it. Okay, so the next manga that I picked up this month, actually, it wasn't something that I like technically wanted to pick up, but it was part of a bundle for another volume that I wanted, so I was like, hey, fine, I'll buy it. That volume is Blackjack Volume 1. That I think is out of print. It might be getting reprinted. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I know that this is a medical drama. I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know what it's all about. I'm not too mad to get this though, because I do like picking up older series, and Tezuka is one of those that I do really like. I really like his stuff that I've read so far. So yeah, I haven't read this yet, but I'll keep you posted. If I like it, maybe I'll try to piece some together. Who freaking knows, that might be a nightmare. But if I don't like it, then I'll just get rid of it, I guess. But yeah, excited to give it a shot. I don't know, it's always good to pick up some stuff that, you know what, maybe I didn't initially want, I guess. Okay, so the manga that I got in the bundle with Blackjack that I actually wanted is none other than Dororo Volume 3. I am so excited to have the last volume that I was missing of the singles of Dororo. So Dororo, if you didn't know, is my favorite anime of all time. I absolutely adore the anime, and I wanted the manga. I've wanted the manga for a really long time, but I was never gonna pick up that brick of a volume. It's so big, I can't do it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to hate myself and try picking up the singles, which I am very glad that I did, because now I have a complete set, and I am very excited to have a complete set at that. This is, again, another Tezuka work. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited to get into it once I finally do. Dororo, the anime, again, I loved it, so I knew that I wanted the manga, and I'm very excited to have this, and again, I will keep you posted if I like it or not on my story on Instagram. I hope that I like it, but who knows, I might hate it. Okay, and the last manga that I picked up this month is honestly probably my most anticipated pickup this month. This got reprinted after being out of stock for a very, very long time, and I recently picked up all the other volumes, but this one was one that I didn't really know if I was ever gonna be able to find, but Yen Press, they did everyone a solid and they reprinted it, and I'm so excited for that. And that series, or volume in particular, is Emma Volume 4. I am so excited to finally have this stinking volume in my collection. I read the entire series a while ago, and I had to read Volume 4 online because I didn't have the volume at the time, and I loved it so much, and I was like, if I never get to complete this series that I genuinely really love, I'm going to be so upset, so upset. But thankfully this came back in stock on Right Stuff, and I'm assuming other places, and I'm so excited to have this physically, to have this set completed. This is such a good Victorian era drama. I love it. It's forbidden love with our maid and our man of stature, man of class. It's just so good, and I'm so excited to finally have Volume 4. I love this cover. I love the green. I think it looks so great. So if you guys want to pick up Emma, if you guys want to experience the glory that is Emma, now is the time, because I feel like all of the volumes are in stock, and I don't know if this will ever get a reprint, because I feel like it's underground, but like it's so good, so read it. I mean, I love it, and I'm so excited to have it. Yeah, Emma, frickin' finally. It's been way too long. This feels really, really good. So guys, that is all of the manga that I picked up in the month of November. Again, a very honest, very modest haul. Feels good to have not something so extreme every once in a while. I'm really excited about all these pickups. A lot of them are things that I'm really genuinely excited about. I've been in a little bit of a reading slump recently, but hopefully I'm trying to get out of that. I read one volume that's actually going to be in next month's haul that I freaking love, that hopefully will get me out of my reading slump. Fingers crossed. Regardless though, thank you so much for watching today's video. I would love to know, what did you guys pick up in the month of November? Any favorites? Any sleepers series that I should get on? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.